The year was 2257, and Earth was finally part of the Galactic Concord, a federation of advanced alien civilizations that had reluctantly admitted humanity after decades of debate. Most species saw humans as curious oddities, a mix of chaotic ingenuity and bizarre habits. Little did they know, Earth was about to become the center of attention in the galaxy's most anticipated event, the Galactic Talent Show. The invitation came as an unassuming hologram, delivered via the newly established interstellar communication hub in Geneva. It read, "To the inhabitants of Earth, congratulations! Your planet has been selected to participate in the 879th Galactic Talent Show. Showcase your unique talents and compete for the prestigious cosmic crown. All species welcome." The message ended with an elaborate display of alien fireworks and a cheerful jingle that sounded like a kazoo being strangled. In Geneva, the United Earth Council gathered in a frenzy. Scientists, diplomats, and politicians debated whether to accept the invitation. "This could be our chance to earn respect in the galaxy," said Dr. Clara Lang, an astrophysicist with a flair for optimism. "Respect? They're probably setting us up to be humiliated," grumbled Ambassador Raj, a seasoned diplomat who had dealt with alien condescension one too many times. "I say we go for it," chimed in Captain Zara, a spirited officer with a reputation for thinking outside the box. "They think we're harmless? Let's show them what humans can do, preferably without blowing anything up this time." The council hesitated but eventually agreed. A team was hastily assembled, led by Captain Zara, with members chosen for their unique talents. Leo, a charismatic stand-up comedian with a knack for making even the grumpiest alien laugh. Maya, a masterful musician who could play anything from a violin to an alien flute she found at a flea market. Jamal, an inventor whose motto was, "If it's broken, duct tape it, if it's not, duct tape it anyway." Nia, a visual artist known for creating breathtaking holograms with just a tablet and some recycled wires. 2 weeks later, the team boarded the Stellar Voyager, an old but reliable ship, and set course for the Galactic Hub, where the talent show was being held. As they approached the massive space station, Zara's crew marveled at its grandeur. The Galactic Hub was a glittering sphere the size of a small moon, adorned with swirling lights and banners announcing the talent show. Ships from hundreds of species zipped in and out, their designs ranging from sleek silver saucers to organic vessels that looked like giant jellyfish. "Whoa," Leo whispered. "It's like Times Square and a rave had a baby, in space." Upon landing, the humans were greeted by Roctor, the talent show's towering insectoid coordinator, who looked like a praying mantis dressed in a sequined suit. "Ah, the humans!" Roctor exclaimed, his mandibles clicking. "Welcome, welcome! You're smaller than I expected." "Nice to meet you too," Zara said, forcing a smile. Roctor led them to the main hall, where other contestants were practicing. Each species displayed mind-boggling abilities: telepathic choirs, dancers who defied gravity, and artists who painted with beams of light. "Do they even breathe the same air as us?" Jamal muttered, staring at a floating blob-like creature weaving plasma ribbons. "They don't," Roctor replied casually. "We've adjusted the atmosphere for your frail biology." As they observed the competition, the humans realized the odds were stacked against them. Aliens laughed openly when they saw Earth's contestants with their mismatched instruments and duct-taped gear. "Let them laugh," Zara whispered to her team. "We've got something they don't." "And what's that?" Maya asked. "Imagination." The humans overheard a group of alien contestants whispering in a strange language, but the universal translator caught snippets. "Sabotage, humans, first round." It seemed someone wasn't playing fair. Roctor stepped onto a stage and announced, "Attention, contestants! The Galactic Talent Show begins tomorrow. Be ready to dazzle, or be eliminated from the competition." Zara exchanged determined looks with her team. They may have been underestimated, but they were ready to prove that humans were anything but harmless. The next morning, the Galactic Hub buzzed with excitement as contestants prepared for their performances. Holographic banners floated above the stage, displaying the names and homeworlds of each participant. Zara's team gathered nervously in their assigned preparation pod, a small, spherical room equipped with a holographic mirror and a snack dispenser that only dispensed cubes of some tasteless alien gel. "All right, team," Zara said, clapping her hands to get their attention. "Today's the day. Remember, they think we're a joke, so let's prove them wrong." Leo adjusted his microphone and grinned. "I've got a set that'll make even a blob creature laugh. Assuming they have a sense of humor," Maya quipped as she tuned her violin. Jamal was busy tinkering with a makeshift gadget he called the Performance Enhancer 3000, which looked suspiciously like a blender with extra wires. Nia, meanwhile, was sketching out holographic designs on her tablet, her fingers moving like lightning. Just as the team was settling in, the door hissed open. A tall, amphibious alien with translucent skin slithered inside, its bulbous eyes blinking in unison. It was one of the contestants they'd overheard plotting the previous night. "Greetings, humans," the alien said in a syrupy tone. "I'm Zal of the Charlotte delegation. Just wanted to wish you luck." Zara said, crossing her arms. "Thanks." Zarl's eyes flicked to Jamal's gadget. "Interesting device you have there. I hope it doesn't malfunction during your performance. That would be unfortunate." Before anyone could respond, Zarl slithered out, leaving behind a faint trail of slime. Jamal groaned. "Great. Now I'm paranoid. They're just trying to psych us out," Zara said firmly. "Focus on what we came here to do." When it was finally their turn, the team stepped onto the grand stage, their nerves amplified by the thousands of alien eyes watching from the audience. The stage itself was a marvel of technology, capable of shifting into any environment the contestants needed. For the humans, it transformed into a replica of a cozy Earth living room. Leo started his stand-up routine, his voice amplified by the stage's sound system. He delivered jokes about human quirks, why humans wore socks, their obsession with coffee, and their tendency to name inanimate objects like spaceships and cars. To everyone's surprise, the audience erupted into laughter. Even Zarl, sitting smugly in the front row, let out a guttural chuckle. Next, Maya performed a hauntingly beautiful piece on her violin, seamlessly transitioning into an upbeat tune that made the audience sway in their seats. Jamal's gadget added bursts of holographic fireworks that synchronized perfectly with the music, drawing gasps of awe. Nia's finale was a breathtaking holographic display of Earth's history, from the first fire to space exploration. The visuals danced in the air, accompanied by Maya's music and Leo's narration. When the performance ended, there was a brief moment of silence. Then the crowd erupted into cheers, their applause thunderous enough to rattle the stage. Backstage, the team barely had time to celebrate before Roctor approached them. His mandibles clicked in what they assumed was approval. "Impressive, humans. But don't get too comfortable. The next round will test more than your creativity." Zara frowned. "What's the next round?" Roctor's eyes glittered. "Survival. I suggest you prepare." The announcement of the survival round left the team reeling. In their preparation pod, they tried to wrap their heads around what survival could mean in a talent competition. "Survival? Are we talking about actual life or death stuff here?" Leo asked, pacing nervously. "Knowing these aliens, probably," Jamal muttered, tightening a loose wire on his gadget. "Why else would they call it that?" "We're not dying in space," Zara said firmly. "This is just another round, and we'll handle it like we handled the first. Stick together, adapt, and outsmart them." A loud chime signaled the start of the round. A hologram of Roctor appeared in their pod. "Contestants, the survival round will begin shortly. You will be transported to a simulation. The goal: survive for 6 galactic hours while completing challenges. Points will be awarded based on ingenuity, teamwork, and style." "Style?" Nia asked, raising an eyebrow. Roctor's hologram flickered. "The audience likes flair. Good luck." And with that, the team was whisked away in a flash of light. They found themselves in an alien jungle, dense with glowing vegetation and filled with sounds that ranged from melodic chirps to guttural roars. The air was heavy and humid, and the ground beneath their feet felt like a sponge. Okay, this is not ideal, Zara said, surveying the surroundings. Define not ideal, Leo said, pointing at a massive creature in the distance that resembled a cross between a gorilla and a squid. It roared, its multiple limbs swiping at the air before lumbering into the forest. Let's move before we find out if it's hungry, Zara ordered. The team navigated cautiously, encountering the first challenge within minutes, a wide chasm blocking their path, with only a series of floating, unstable platforms to cross. Easy, Jamal said, pulling out his gadget. He pressed a button, and the device transformed into a grappling hook. With a confident swing, he latched onto the nearest platform and secured it. Style points incoming, Leo said, attempting a dramatic leap onto the platform. He immediately slipped, only to be caught by Maya, who shook her head. No flair if you can't stick the landing, Leo. With teamwork and a bit of creative problem-solving, they made it across the chasm. The next challenge involved solving a puzzle that controlled a locked gate. The puzzle, written in an alien language, seemed impossible at first, but Nia's artistic eye caught a pattern in the symbols, and they cracked it in record time. As they progressed, the simulation became increasingly hostile. Swarms of mechanical drones attacked without warning, but Maya used her musical instruments to emit frequencies that disrupted their circuits. Jamal's gadget also proved invaluable, transforming into a makeshift shield to protect the group. Just when they thought they had made it through the worst, the jungle floor beneath them started to collapse. Zara's quick thinking and leadership kept them moving as they dodged falling debris and leaped to safety. By the time they reached the simulation's endpoint, a glowing portal, they were battered, but triumphant. Emerging from the portal, they found themselves back on the main stage, greeted by a roaring audience. Roctor stood before them, his mandibles clicking in surprise. Well, humans, he said, I must admit, I didn't expect you to survive, let alone perform with such flair. What can we say? Leo said, grinning. We're full of surprises. The other contestants, many of whom had failed the survival round, looked on with a mixture of awe and resentment. Zarl, the alien who had tried to intimidate them earlier, glared but said nothing. Rest while you can, Roctor said. The final round is tomorrow, and it will test every ounce of your ingenuity. As the team walked back to their pod, Zara couldn't help but smile. They're finally taking us seriously. The final day of the Galactic talent show arrived with an electric buzz of anticipation. Contestants who had made it through the survival round were now preparing for the ultimate challenge. The stakes were higher than ever. The coveted cosmic crown and eternal glory awaited the winners. In their preparation pod, the team huddled together, brainstorming ideas for their grand finale. A hologram of Roctor appeared to deliver the final instructions. The last round, he announced, is a free-form performance. You will have 1 hour to dazzle the judges and audience. Creativity, originality, and impact are key. You may use any props or technology you possess. Good luck. As soon as Roctor's image disappeared, the team sprang into action. We need something big, Zara said, pacing. Something they'll never forget. We've got to use everything we've got, Maya added, tuning her violin. Leo grinned. How about a comedy sketch? Aliens seem to love my jokes. We can work with that, Zara said. But let's mix in some music and visuals. Jamal, can your gadget do holograms? Already working on it, Jamal said, tinkering with his device. Nia chimed in. I can create a visual story to go along with the performance. Something that shows Earth's journey, our struggles, triumphs, and quirks. Zara nodded. Perfect. Let's make this a show about humanity. Not just what we can do, but who we are. The team rehearsed furiously until their time was up. When their names were called, they stepped onto the stage, greeted by a mix of skeptical murmurs and intrigued whispers from the audience. The stage transformed into a dark void, illuminated only by a single spotlight on Leo. He began with a monologue, poking fun at humanity's quirks, how humans named their rovers things like curiosity, how they managed to create both Shakespeare and reality TV, and their bizarre obsession with putting pineapple on pizza. The audience roared with laughter, the universal translator capturing every punchline perfectly. Even Roctor, who had remained stoic throughout the competition, let out a low chuckle. As Leo's comedy transitioned into Maya's music, the stage filled with a hauntingly beautiful melody. Nia's holographic visuals came to life, depicting Earth's history in vivid, swirling colors, the first humans discovering fire, ancient civilizations building pyramids, the Industrial Revolution, and humanity's journey to the stars. Jamal's gadget added dynamic effects, creating bursts of light that synchronized with Maya's music. The finale featured an awe-inspiring display, a holographic Earth rising above the stage, surrounded by images of diverse people and cultures. The audience was silent for a moment, then erupted into thunderous applause. Some aliens stood, their gestures of approval unique to their species. Even Zarl, the team's former saboteur, gave a begrudging nod. Roctor stepped forward, his voice amplified for the announcement. After much deliberation, the judges have reached a decision. The winners of the 879th Galactic Talent Show, and the new holders of the Cosmic Crown are... He paused for dramatic effect, his mandibles clicking. Humans of Earth! The crowd exploded with cheers, and the team hugged each other in disbelief. Zara stepped forward to accept the Cosmic Crown, a shimmering, multidimensional object that seemed to defy the laws of physics. You've earned this, Roctor said. Not because you're the most advanced or powerful, but because you reminded us of something we often forget: creativity, resilience, and a sense of humor can outshine any talent. The team returned to Earth as heroes, their victories sparking curiosity and respect across the galaxy. Aliens began visiting Earth in droves, eager to learn more about these peculiar beings who had turned a talent show into a celebration of the human spirit. As the stellar Voyager descended into Earth's atmosphere, Leo turned to Zara with a grin. So, what's next? Intergalactic karaoke? Zara laughed. One thing at a time, Leo. One thing at a time.